Hello, this is Willie from the Ozarks, and we're ready for February the 25th, lesson 56 in a workbook for students of A Course in Miracles. Yesterday was our review, and we did it was lesson 55. I am determined to see things differently. And we were reviewing all five of these lessons, and I kind of added the conjunction because, but, and since to tie them together. It kind of helped me, it might help you. We got a couple other ways you can study these I want to talk to you about. I'm determined to see things differently because what I see is a form of vengeance, but I can escape from the world by giving up attack thoughts. Since I do not perceive my own best interests, I do not know what anything is for. So what we're trying to do is we're trying to basically in our minds carry on a conversation using these elevated thoughts. And so we can kind of do those as a succession. You know, this results in this, and that's how the lessons they build on themselves. You can also just have a conversation. And I've always thought it'd be kind of fun, get two or three people talking, and the only things that you could say, you can use some conjunctive words, but you mainly want to just use the first 50 lessons, and that's the only things you can talk about in your conversation. So you go back to the beginning, to the workbook for students. What do you call it? The table of the content, and they'd all be right there. There's 50 of them. And so we could have a subject and we'd just all start talking and spend a few minutes and just use those phrases in your conversation and just see where that would take you. It'd be fun. We'll have to do that. All right. So lesson 56. Before I get on to our lesson today, let's read it though. The five reviews in lesson 56. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see differently. God is in everything I see. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. We're going to love the reasoning in that particular one, that last one. Before we get into this, I'd like to show you a member of the onion family. It grows these long canes. I broke them over just so you could see them. These are, it's a perennial of the, what do they call it, the alliums. And anyway, it's a chive. And if you'll notice, there's some little green chives just coming up. And so over the next few weeks, they'll be nice for eating. They withstand frost, and I let these go to seed. There's a lot of seed there, probably all around out there where they were at. Anyway, I was moving them, and I thought, well, I'll just show there's some more green, more edibles in the middle of the wintertime, huh? Okay, let's see. And a lot of times these are a lot bigger. I just had them cut down when fall came, so they didn't have much to grow. All right, lesson 56. My attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see differently. God is in everything I see. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. Our review for today covers the following, what I just read. So the first one, which is review of 26 through 30. So the first one is my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. How can I know who I am when I see myself as under constant attack? Pain, illness, loss, age, and death seem to threaten me. All my hopes and wishes and plans appear to be at the mercy of a world I cannot control. Yet perfect security and complete fulfillment are my inheritance. Oh, inheritance, that's our inheritance. That means we've got it. Well, if you're not experiencing it, well, how come? What have you forgot? I've tried to give my inheritance away in exchange for the world I see with these eyes. But God has kept my inheritance safe for me. My own real thoughts will teach me what it is. So that's my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. The next one. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see. Recognizing that what I see reflects what I think I am, I realize that vision is my greatest need. The world I see attests to the fearful nature of the self-image I have made. If I would remember who I am, it is essential that I let this image of myself go. As it is replaced by truth, vision will surely be given me. And with this vision, I will look upon the world and upon myself with charity and love. Above all else, I want to see. So I want to say something that, we're supposed to do all these lessons in the morning and then again in the evening. Think about all the ideas together. And like I said, I generally just read it to myself and then meditate a couple minutes and try to bring them up and think about them in relationship to each other as best I can. And then I do that again in the evening. But during the day, we want to take each one, and I like to just read it, the title and the paragraph, and then give myself a couple minutes of just contemplating that concept, that idea. I want to point out that sometimes my day gets spent and it's towards the evening and I still haven't done all of them. Well, I'll go ahead and I think what he's wanting us to do is do one, in the morning, and then do one around 10 o'clock in the morning for, a break, 2 minutes. At lunchtime, when you say your prayer for your lunch, you can do them in those, and 2 o'clock in the afternoon. If you take a little break, if you're working, drinking something, or if you just take a minute, close your eyes, or after you've read the text, if you can. That's why it's nice to have it in your pocket, or look at it on your phone, and then go ahead and do your 2-minute meditation. Well, what I'll sometimes do is I'll bring all 5 of them or 4 of them, however many I haven't done yet, together, and I'll do a 2-minute meditation, and then I'll stop and read the next paragraph and do my 2-minute meditation, and then read the next paragraph and do my 2-minute meditation. And that way I can kind of get all of them in within 5-10 minutes. 10 minutes is, if I had to do all of them, it'd be about 10 minutes of meditation plus the time to read it. So, all right. I'm not trying to, we don't want to be too ritualistic here, but we're trying to at least, do what the master suggested as a curriculum. So, my encouragement would be to spread them out throughout the day. But if you find you're not doing that, or you just your day got away and you were busy and didn't get a chance to do it, well, you can do it this other way. You still do it. Just consolidate all those 2 minutes and 1 10-minute block, with a reading between them. All right. I want to read 27 one more time. Above all else, I want to see. He makes mention in there, recognizing that what I see reflects what I think I am. I realize that vision is my greatest need. That's a strong statement. Vision is my greatest need. The way to see things, or to see or not to see. All right? Okay, so let's go on to the next. That's all I wanted to mention. It's how important he says that vision is my greatest need. The world I see attests to the fearful nature of the self-image I have made. If I would remember who I am, it is essential that I let this image of myself go. The vulnerable self, let it go. As it is replaced by truth, vision will surely be given me. And with this vision, I will look upon the world and upon myself with charity and love. Okay, third one. Above all else, I want to see differently. Above all else, I want to see differently. The world I see holds my fearful self-image in place and guarantees its continuance. While I see the world as I see it now, truth cannot enter my awareness. I would let the door behind this world be opened for me, that I may look past it to the world that reflects the love of God. We're going to look through the world to what is stable behind it, and the door is going to be open for us to peer into and to live and to see that we're looking through the illusion to the reality. the substance behind the thoughts of this world that are not real. Okay? And God is in everything I see, for the fourth one. God is in everything I see. Behind every image I have made, the truth remains unchanged. Behind every veil I have drawn across the face of love, its light remains undimmed. Beyond all my insane wishes is my will united with the will of my Father. God is still everywhere and in everything, forever. And we who are part of him will yet look past all appearances and recognize the truth beyond them all. Okay, we're going to look beyond appearances to the truth. All those who go back and look in Hebrews, and all those men and women who lived by faith, and it says they dismissed what they saw in this world, knowing that there had to be a truth where God is still forever real, and love is the only reality that God is creating. All right, and the last one, God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. In my own mind, behind all my insane thoughts of separation and attack, is the knowledge that all is one forever. Beyond all my thoughts of separation and attack, he says those are our insane thoughts, is the knowledge that all is one forever. All is one forever. I have not lost the knowledge of who I am because I have forgotten it. I haven't forgot, or if I've forgotten who I am, that doesn't mean that it's lost. I've just forgotten. I can't be aware of it because I've lost my awareness of it. But it's still safe. God's kept me safe. It has been kept for me in the mind of God, who has not left his thoughts. Okay, God, in God's mind, God hadn't left his thoughts, and I'm still there. It says, and I who am among them, among God's thoughts, am one with him, one with God's thoughts, and one with him, at one with God. I who am among them, am one with them, and one with him. All right? So, my attack thoughts are attacking my invulnerability. Above all else, I want to see. Above all else, I want to see differently. God is in everything I see. God is in everything I see because God is in my mind. So we'll see God and thank God. Until tomorrow, peace.